now that we got everything down, you jump down here to get the next part started, and you fight Ute, the Death Singer. For anybody that's not familiar with this, that crystal that's right there on the ceiling, the Death Singer, which is, I guess, Crota's arch wizard or whatever you want to call her. She's above there, and the part won't start until I either enter this courtyard or do something like that, like attack somebody. And you see Death Singer prepares her song. That's just letting you know it starts. Now, originally when I started doing this part, I was kind of goofing around, hoping that I would get an extra heavy ammo, just to see what would happen, and then I would go for... I was going to just kill myself and start again, but for whatever reason I went for it, and it worked. Once you see that notice that says the Death Singer has started her song, I want to say it's 2.5 minutes before she actually begins the liturgy, and then you have 30 seconds, or else she just kills everybody with her song. But yeah, so I get the heavy ammo, and I think, why not? I definitely recommend going to the left side first, just because eventually there's just way too many guys over here to do this once they all are ready to go. So if you can kind of sneak in there, 2 shots from Yallarhorn and or a grenade will do the trick. The grenade holds her in place, and then you get 1 to the Shrieker, and then you need to just get out of there, because all these guys, it's like majors, and it's just ridiculous. I almost die here. I was actually surprised I didn't die. And then you got to do the same thing on the other side. You have to kill the wizard and then kill the Shrieker. Otherwise, you can't enter the chamber to kill the Death Singer. Yeah, missed grenade, like I said earlier, those grenades that I really was just terrible with. Killed that wizard, kill the Shrieker, get out of the way of the death blasts. These towers where the boomers hang out when you're fighting Crota, always a good spot to do your thing. Yeah, I didn't have enough time on my heavy synth to pop another heavy, so I was like, alright, I'll probably end up wiping and have to use another one, but I don't know. I just did it. These little coffins here, a lot of times, will be a good spot to hang out. You'll see Ute kind of come over to the right there, yeah. Sometimes when she begins her liturgy and is literally just stationary, you can just sit there and snipe her all day, but I end up doing this the hard way. But I get fortunate that she starts the liturgy, I think, yeah, just about now. And she's right there, and I can just snipe her all day. And if you're good with Black Hammer, you hit all 3 precision shots. But yeah, it's not all that, I don't know, it just doesn't seem all that difficult. If you're part of a full raid team, of course Radiance and Self-Res saves the day again, but if you're part of a full raid team, it's probably a good idea to maybe have 2 or 3 guys. Their job is to kill the Death Singer, and then maybe 2 or 3 guys are just killing ads to make it easier for those guys. But the next part's kind of boring. I'm just killing all these guys, so I'm actually going to skip ahead to the end, because all you have to do here is just kill a bunch. I'm not sure what it is that spawns the next part, but it's just killing a bunch of guys. Yep, red death there. It's actually the 3rd red death I've got, so you just... Exotic shard, always good. But once you see that thing, your reward pop up, you can just let them kill you, and you'll spawn again right at Crota, which is where I'm going to pick up the video right about now. If you're wondering why I'm just emptying out all of my primary ammo, there's something called the heavy ammo glitch, where if you empty out all of your primary ammo and all of your heavy ammo, and you're using your icebreaker, you're going to see a whole bunch of heavy ammo and just... Actually, a whole bunch of ammo in general spawn every time you kill enemies, and it makes doing Crota a lot easier. I would highly recommend it if you're by yourself. Yeah, almost everyone starts to spawn a purple ammo box there. And if you're using Yallarhorn to drop Crota like I do, it works really well. If you're level 32, you don't have to headshot these acolytes. You can just hit them in the leg or the arm. Just any kind of a hit will do the trick. See, yeah, just like that. Grenades will do the trick, obviously. Whatever you can do to stay alive, so you can pick up the chalice. The knights, to one shot, you do have to get a headshot. But just be patient. You let your sniper ammo regenerate, and this part really isn't all that hard either. You get to notice the patterns after a while too. I mean, since we've been waiting for House of Wolves, I mean, we've all done this stuff a bunch of times. And like you see there, they even just give you your ammo back after a while. So I use Swordbreaker here. You'll see me, that's how I take out the sword bearer, but you'll see how I do that in a minute. Always a good idea to make sure these guys are clear, because you don't want any surprises later waiting for you. You can check your radar, all that kind of stuff. Make sure you're loaded, too. It would stink to be ready to do something and, oh, guess what? I never loaded up my rocket launcher. Usual stuff. Like I said, you gotta make sure you're clear before you move forward. Oop, that guy was a little bit of a surprise for me, but plenty of health to pick up the chalice. And I literally run right to it, and I stay there. And you'll see, again, sloppy. Like, I missed this jump. Normally I'm standing right on that block. Grenade holds him in place, and while he's waiting, you just shotgun him. I use the right rock here, because you get a better angle on Crota. 2 shots from Yallarhorn. Don't bother reloading, because you need to get to him quickly. Always dash away when you're sword bearing. I like to duck there just to make sure Crota won't attack me. Didn't really cooperate there. I actually wasn't sure that everything would have hit him to drop him, but it did. Again, probably could have died easily right there, but I didn't. After every sword, though, I always come back here, pick up more ammo, reload, and then I rinse and repeat. I know you can solo Crota without using the Yallarhorn rocket launcher. Frankly, I'm not exactly sure how. I guess you'd use grenades and stuff, or maybe a machine gun, or I don't know. But that's really impressive to me. In order to save time, I come out and hang out by this ledge here. Always get an idea for where the sword bearer is. He's off to the left a little bit. And then I'm not just trying to show off my dance moves. I am actually dancing so I can use the third-person view. And I get an idea of when Crota runs back to his platform, so I can start the section again. And I think he always fakes me out with that little hesitant move. I was like, oh, he's leaving. Once he moves like that, you know it's good. So now I think three Yallarhorns certainly will take him down, but grenade takes him out. And if you're getting 3 shots per sword attempt, you should be able to take him out in 2 swords. And there you go, that's how you can do Crota's End all by yourself, at least as a Warlock. Hopefully you found this video helpful. Please feel free to like, comment, and subscribe. I would like to make some more videos in the future, and I will see you guys back on Destiny.